Right. Good morning, traders. I apologize for my tardiness this morning. I had a little bit of a problem with my platform. Had to do a full-on NinjaTrader 8 reinstall. Not the best way to start my day. But in any event, we are up and running here, and we are looking at the current overnight activity. Um, so bear with me while I kind of get my bearings going here. Normally with my profiles, I will have different colors for the overnight and for the regular trading hours, but because of the platform issue that I had going on this morning, um, I didn't have time to get my indicators kind of back up how I normally do. So, in any event, just one moment. Okay, so yesterday we had a pretty dramatic sell-off. Um, so here is the regular trading hours for yesterday. Go. All right, so here's the regular trading hours for yesterday, and here is the current overnight session. All right, so yesterday we like I said, I had some platform issues this morning, and I had to do a full NinjaTrader. So not the best way to start my day. So I apologize for my charts not looking like they normally do. Um, in any event, bear with me just one second. Okay. So again, this is yesterday's regular trading hours, overnight activity, and this is the night prior to last. So opened up in um yesterday's regular trading hours. We opened up in the prior day's value area, and we had a pretty dramatic sell-off here. It was a little bit um choppy off of the open there. Actually, you know what? This charts are definitely off. Yeah, yeah. These charts are definitely off. I was like looking at this, like, what the hell? Um, all right. Yeah, the I just like I said, I just had to do the reinstall, and it doesn't seem like it pulled my trading hours in correctly, because it's not showing. We actually gapped down yesterday, and I don't know why the heck it's acting as if it didn't. Uh, Man, okay. Yeah, this is not going all that great. All right, well, what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna scrap the futures analysis, but basically, I think this is where we opened yesterday, basically right in here, and we chopped around quite a bit. It was a gap down, and I remember this definitively because that was my bias. My bias was short, and that we would drop, get continuation, and we certainly did. Um, so now the overnight session here is mostly just chopping sideways. We are starting to trade back inside of yesterday's range just slightly. So we'll just need to see here if we're able to hold below yesterday's range. Hopefully we do. If we fail to trade back inside of yesterday's range, we'll probably hold this level and continue lower. If we start to trade back inside of yesterday's range, though, we're much more likely to get a rotational day. If we and then this is a really important piece of information. So if we start to trade back inside yesterday's value area, then we have about an 80% likelihood of actually trading all the way through. Okay. So, and if you don't know what the value area is, the value area is the part of the volume profile where 70% or 68% of the volume took place. So you can think of it like you know, the best interpretation of what this thing is worth, basically, based on the number of trades that took place. All right, so what I'm gonna do, since my platform was being all janky this morning, we're just gonna kind of do some freeform stock analysis. We only got 15 minutes till the open, anyways. So if anybody has tickers they want me to check out, I'm more than happy to run through them and a little bit of equities analysis. What are you guys trading right now? What do you got your eyes on? Zoom that we looking at right now. Silver, you got it. Okay, so this is SLV. Okay. All right, so this is a 15-minute chart that we're looking at here. So it looks like we gapped down here yesterday, pretty substantial there, and we didn't quite hold the entire gap. We retraced about 50%. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, we can pull up that next year. All right, so like I said, we gapped down yesterday, and then we retraced about half of it, right up to what's probably the point of control area. That is, yeah, right here actually. Um, Bounced off of the point of control, and then we've been kind of chopping sideways since then. Um, Price action is a little bit funky. We've got this buying tail down. We know that there are aggressive buyers entering at this level. Um, so we're opening at so we are dropping here in pre-market. That's the level we're dropping at, or we're opening at. Um so because we're gapping down, I would say yeah, we'll probably get continuation here. We also have this trend line. So yeah, I would imagine that we'll probably drop on the open, retest this pivot low, and you lower like that. So we'll just want to see what happens here at this level, this buying tail. So, all right, let's take a look at RKT. All right, so this thing, whoa, you got in at what, 20 bucks? Man, it's a shame you didn't take profit up at the $42 area. This move is done. In terms of exiting, man, yeah, you should have already gotten out, to be honest. um, Yeah, I mean, look, so we've got this support level here, and we made 100% retracement. That's definitely a bearish indication. And look at volume right there. Clearly, higher prices were cutting off activity. The volume just could not sustain this aggressive of a move. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad that you took off post your position then. Yeah, and I don't blame you. I mean, this level kind of looked like it was gonna bounce here, but yeah, I mean, once it took out that low, I would have gotten out on it. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking for an exit point, man, I would just pull it. To be honest, I mean, 27.72 is where we're opening. Yeah, this thing is probably going to come in here and fill this gap right here. So this could be a good short play. Have it drop right down to 23.68. Right down to here. What's the gap? But yeah, I think this is done. So, okay. What else we got here? Let's take a look at let's move in pre-market. GameStop's up 5%. Ridiculous. GameStop's trading at 105, and it is remaining in balance here. Pretty impressive that they were able to keep enough volume coming in here. Okay. So yeah, GameStop opening at 125. This actually really doesn't look that bad. Um, So we've got this resistance level right here, and we're opening at 125, so basically right at this level. So I would be looking for retest of 133.36 and a potential breakout. If we can break through this resistance right here at 133.36 or so, then I would imagine we could take a stab at the previous pivot high up here. So IMMR, you got it. So anyways, yeah, this actually doesn't look that bad. The only thing that concerns me, the only thing is look at volume. I mean, granted, we do have this spike right here on this last candle. But everything preceding that was really, really low. So, basically what it tells us is that, higher prices are cutting off activity, and the market's always going to try to auction to the areas where it can create the most transactions. So, you know, it, that's the only thing that concerns me is just the level of volume. All right, so IMMR. So right now looks like it dropped pretty substantially, and we're putting in this descending triangle here. Got this trend line. Have a level right there. I would be, yeah, and this is opening right at support. So I'm expecting this thing to drop, you know, and you can measure this. You can always measure the height of the formation and double it. Use that as your target. So we'll draw a trend line here, top to bottom. Check that from the breakout point. So that would have us targeting $8.77. That. Oh, earnings today. Got you. Um, yeah. So if it's earnings, it's a wild card. I mean, anything can happen at this point. Um, so yeah, I mean, my overall bias is bearish. So like I said, I'd be targeting 877. But if, like I said, if they have earnings today, anything could happen. And I don't really play earnings or news or anything like that. So um, I got no idea what's going on in that respect. Uh, okay, so the SPXU, the S&P, or the SPY invert, pretty strong yesterday, and looking like it might be putting in a head and shoulder. Uh, so yeah, this would be the head, or and a possible here. See what happens on this guy. Ooh, Harris Bank Corp. This thing dropped pretty hard yesterday. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Ticker symbol ABCB. OCN, you got it. Yeah, let's just switch right over to that, guys. All right, so this thing put in a pretty big excess. Sorry about that. Make this. Okay. Got a trend line right here. And in pre-market, we are opening at 10:11, so we have 5 minutes till the open, guys. We have broken below that trend line here. So I'd be looking for a retest of this pivot low there, and after that, retest of this second pivot here down around 775. So yeah, this is definitely looking bearish for me. It could be a really, really nice short because everybody that got long in this area and this area is going to get trapped, and that would potentially give us the volatility to drop pretty substantially. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get going here. It's 6:25. Like I said, 5 minutes till the open. Sorry, I ran out of time. Like I said, I just had the platform issues this morning, but I'll get everything squared away for tomorrow's morning brief, so that way we don't have the same issues. So, in any event, thanks so much for joining me this morning. You got it, absolutely. And really appreciate you guys as always. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and good luck with your trades today.